Hey y'all, it is 12:41 a.m. and I just got back from the library, from studying, pretty exhausted. But I thought I would make another video regardless of how tired I am. And the purpose of this video is, well, first of all, if you haven't checked out my last video, it is not too late. And you should check it out, and I'll put a link right here. So I talked about in my previous video that I was actually given homework for speech therapy, and my homework was to read this article right here, which is entitled "The Why and the How of Voluntary Stuttering." So just like the title, it's about voluntary stuttering. And so this video, I will talk to you guys about the biggest takeaways I got from this article. So in my limited experience with voluntary stuttering, I felt that it was a legit strategy, but there's a lot of people that think it's very counterintuitive. Because, I mean, why would a person that wants to stutter less stutter on purpose? And I could understand that logic. And, I mean, I didn't really understand why voluntary stuttering was effective or how it helped people that stutter. Excuse me. So I'm just going to talk about the biggest points of emphasis from this article. First of all, voluntary stuttering makes stutterers less afraid of stuttering. And the reason behind this is, if I were to go out on the street right now and talk to a complete stranger and voluntarily stutter early on in the conversation, then my stuttering is already out there. It's like, hey, I am a stutterer. And after that point, I don't have to worry about stuttering, or I worry less about stuttering. Because, and this is a kind of a concept that, for those of you that don't stutter, you might not understand. But for us stutterers, whenever we're talking to new people, in the back of our heads, we're always like, when will I stutter next? Or when is my next stuttering? I'm doing pretty well now, but it has to come up. It has to come up. So by getting the stuttering out of the way early, you don't have to worry about that anymore, which helps with another point of emphasis, which helps with your listening skills. Because when you don't have to worry about when your next stutter attack will come, you can listen to whoever you're talking to. And that was actually, I think they did an experiment on that, and I think it's referenced in this article. Another thing I got from this article is eye contact. And again, like, I'm not the best when it comes to eye contact. The article states that people that stutter, when they feel that they're stuttering, they tend to just look away or look at your feet, but they don't really tend to look in the eye of the person they're talking to. And I definitely need to practice that. And voluntary stuttering can help with that as well, because with voluntary stuttering, it's like you can control when you stutter. So you can, I guess, like, when you voluntary stutter, then you can focus on maintaining eye contact, because you're controlling when you're stuttering, and then that will hopefully, in theory, it'll translate into better eye contact even when you're not in a voluntary stutter kind of situation. And the last thing I want to talk about is just that the reduction of fear of stuttering actually leads to a reduction of stuttering overall. And that I could understand. I mean, if a stutterer isn't afraid of stuttering, they're more comfortable with their speech, and I think comfortability is a lot, or has a lot to do with stuttering. So yeah, guys, that was pretty much the emphasis of this article. I know it's not the most entertaining video, but I just wanted to put out a new video out there, and I also wanted to check how this video would look at this new angle, which I actually like this angle a lot as compared to the old one, which is actually right here. So this is my old angle. I like this one a lot better, just because there's more activity in the background, and y'all could actually check what I'm watching on the TV. So yeah, guys, comment what you all think about voluntary stuttering. If you're a stutterer, do you feel like voluntary stuttering helps? Do you feel like it's ineffective? And if you think it's ineffective, I would I would like to hear why. And if you don't stutter, maybe you should just check out, or maybe you should just attempt to voluntarily stutter. Check what happens. You never know. So until then, guys, I'm out.